every little blessing that he has given the church has increased our faith. And because of that, everybody has been faithful in giving to the building program.
It was interesting to see how God was working in new Christians when we first came up with the concept of the Vision Unlimited. People that were newer in the Lord were tithing and giving to missions, and to see them getting excited about Vision Unlimited, just watching them grow in the whole process was kind of a fun way to see how God was working in their hearts.
It was quite awesome to see how God met our needs. I talked to my wife, and we made a pledge of, during the fundraising time, that we would DoorDash and for a whole week, and whatever we made in that week time, we would give, especially for the fundraising for it. And we could just see God just opening up doors and more money coming in from the times we went out door dashing rather than all the other times. And it was just awesome to see how God works when you actually ask him for a miracle.
I saw God right from the very beginning. When we started our Vision Unlimited program, there were so many different people that gave commitments, and they continued in their faith, and they just kept going with it. And I think God is so good to us, and he just continues to provide for us.
A couple different ones. First one, just the planning, getting the plans down on paper and going through all the details of what's going to be where and stuff. That was very exciting. When the men and boys came for the first time to build the first walls and put them up, that was a very special moment of the church building program.
It's been so exciting since the first start of digging, digging in the foundations. But if I had to pick one or maybe two, my favorites were when the foundation was first put in and the shell put up. I was totally amazed at how massive this building is. And it's just so exciting. And the other one, I think, is the finish phase. Watching the floor go in, the ceiling tiles, the trim, the painting, the caulking, all of that stuff. It's just so exciting because in every little thing that's done, it gets that much closer to us moving in. And it's extremely exciting for me.
But I'd say it's the very beginning when, we felt God was leading us to start this whole thing. And, everything all coming together and seeing God starting to work. And
I was one of the ones when Pastor first thought about possibly coming at him with building a new building. And it was me, Brother Earnhardt, and a couple of other guys, Brother Craig. And we went over to Knutson's Construction and sat around their table and looked across the street at our property and just thinking about what could possibly be up there. And now we're sitting right here in the building that was in the future back then. It's just been a blessing to see what God's done on our people's behalf of giving.
just be able to see how God is going to use this building so much bigger than what we had, to be able to even have more potential than what we did have.
I'm looking forward to not only the salvations and baptisms, but to see young people come and grow in the Lord and mature in the Lord. And I'm looking forward to seeing us older generations being faithful and being an encouragement and somebody to look up, the young people to look up to as they walk in their faith with the Lord.
What I'm looking forward most in the building is just seeing God doing a work in our church and seeing the fruit of our labor going out souling and reaching people with the gospel, and seeing not only just numbers in the church, but just spiritual growth of our own members here and stretching our faith and seeing what God can do with Midwest Bible Baptist Church.
Every week we seem to get new visitors come in, and it fills up our auditorium. Sometimes when we have to put people in the missions room even. This is going to be wonderful here. But I think the biggest thing I'm really looking forward to is watching God do his work and how he's going to fill this place up, how he's going to use it for his glory and see more people saved.